now that you have your Google Analytics set up, you have to implement it on your website. And the easiest way to do this, of course, without having to do any coding or something like this, of course, is to use a plugin. So let's go ahead and find the plugin that we're going to use. You simply have to find Analytics by Yoast. And this is the plugin that you're looking for. Install it, activate it, and here you can see Analytics in your left side menu. Alright, so it will ask you to authenticate your Google Analytics profile here. So you can simply do this by clicking on this link. When you do this, it will take you to the settings page of the Analytics plugin, and you have to click on this button here, authenticate with your Google account. This will open a small window that will show all Google accounts that you have available on your computer. And if the account that you want to use is missing, you simply have to click on Add Account. If not, simply select the account that you want to use, and then wait a couple of seconds, and you have to click on Allow to allow the plugin to be able to use the Google Analytics data from your Google Analytics profile. So allow it. And here you have to take this code, you have to copy this code and paste it here. And click on Save Authentication Code. As soon as you do this, you can see that now you have your Analytics profile, and you can select which tracking ID you want to use. So we simply have to find the ID that we just created, and we have to click on it, and we have to save changes. Alright, so as soon as you do this, your Google Analytics is ready to go. Now, a few other things. You can add more people here that you want to be ignored, but make sure to keep the administrator and the editor ignored, because if you don't, Google Analytics will also track your own visits. Will also track your own visits on your website, and of course this will lead to inaccurate data. So imagine that your website isn't that big and you have 50 visits per day from other users, but you also visit your website 20 times a day. So instead of seeing the 50 visits, you will see 70 visits, which of course is not accurate. You can play a bit with this plugin, see what else it has, but honestly, I haven't used anything else from this plugin. I'm only using it in order to set up my Google Analytics profile, and that's all that I'm using it for.